Have you been given this exercise to address your groin pain or sports hernia pain? And you feel pain here or here? Well, this exercise is not the best always, and we're going to show a modification today that's probably going to work better for you if you don't like that one. I'm Sebastian, and this is Don. We are the locally world-famous chiropractors in Costa Mesa, California.
Locally world-famous.
Oh, that's a very... I've never seen before. We're going to get right into it. So Don's going to teach me how to do this better.
Awesome. All right, I think pelvic tilt is a great exercise. I think we use it often, but doesn't always work for everyone. So Sebastian here is showing us two different directions, right? There's the arching, the ribs up towards the ceiling, and then there's the kind of back to the ground, lifting the booty up. If you guys notice that maybe at a certain point you actually feel your groin pain in this, take note of when that is. I'm gonna guess it's probably right here.
Yeah, I kind of feel, actually my back hurts too, my lower back.
So you may notice a little low back, a little groin pain in this when you do kind of stick the ribs up towards the ceiling. So why don't we just take that part altogether out, just allow this neutral and then back to the ground, and then neutral and then back to the ground. And kind of working through that and taking away that painful, provoking position can actually make this a little bit more beneficial.
You know, I actually feel, I feel my abs working during this. Is that what I should be feeling?
Absolutely. I think a lot of times with groin pain, sports hernias, people may think, or there's always questions, are we allowed to feel our abs? Are we allowed to activate? This is a very low level way to start to introduce into that. And noticing from neutral down and getting the belly active, if it's helpful, I mean, then we should definitely start to go down this road.
Yeah, I feel good doing this. I actually don't feel like it's really hard on the abs, but it certainly doesn't hurt my hip.
One other thing I may notice with some people is that actually getting this movement is hard. So the arching part is really easy, but then really trying to get you to drive the low back into the ground is even more difficult. So I'm gonna take this part away from you. Let's go feet up in the air, knees as close to your chest as possible. Perfect. And from here, we can just really rock into some pelvic tilts here by just forcing a passive motion of it. Feeling like your back is getting into the ground here, maybe even stiffen as you pull. Get some belly stiffness in there. You look funny doing this.
So I feel, I feel like I did a couple different types. I did the knees a little closer to each other, and I did the knees a little wider. I feel like the knees wider are more comfortable for my hips. Does that sound right?
Absolutely. And so sometimes you'll get a little bit of that pinchiness groin in this. I'd say work through a couple, and if it dissipates or stays about the same, then I think that that's fine. But if it's getting worse on you, then don't even do this one altogether. We have so many other videos that you could work through.
Yeah, one version I kind of like on this too is you're kind of introducing a little bit of the posterior tilt with passive movement. You can actually take the feet and glue them together, which helps out a little bit with kind of keeping the knees apart when you're going up.
Absolutely.
Some people's hips won't tolerate it in the front just doing so.
Yeah.
If you guys have questions about why these versions work, we do have a webinar up there, which is the best thing you can possibly watch for hip, groin, sports hernias. There's a lot of information on there. And if some of the variations of these exercises we have on YouTube work for you, that's an excellent starting point to learn a little bit more.
Definitely. It's pre-recorded stuff that can be helpful, but if you guys want something a little more individualized for you specifically in your case, reach out. We do virtual visits or in person. Yeah.
That's what she said. We'll see you guys next time.